Some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the plea. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Haven't had no place to go. Mama's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Time is gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Crime's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. God's gonna pay me.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her with a sleep. You weak chic. The web look at the boots fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick. Cause I don't know that, and if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. You only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it down, we on track, but you can never ever be my man.
From Atlanta, Georgia, we're live from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fight in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And Lamar starts one game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Liking, they deep.
From the 31. Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And he gets a few on the close forward. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. They'll run here following the penalty. And they won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
3rd down, it's Penix. Gets this one to London. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They're calling for a stoppage now. Looks like we had somebody injured on the play. Oh, and this is notable here. It's Drake London who's hurting. On 1st down, here's Penix. He fires one deep down the middle. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Cool with the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. Daniels now on 1st down. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
70. Panther 11.
They're going to go with Daniels. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Falcons will have a first.
That's good for our Falcons. First down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Staying with Robinson, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
See, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Head to 60, head to 60. Hey, what's the middle? What's the back up the middle? Street, street. 18, Pioneer. 18, Buffalo 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Check go.
On second down, Robinson. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. Now, after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Come on, set, let's go.
On the shotgun, Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pull out in front further, 13-zip. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
To kick off.
Samuel now to return it. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Daniels from the pistol. Blitz is there, and he goes down. After one play of his drive, he might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. These guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready?
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. And they're going for this. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready? Go.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's go now. Ready?
Second and 8. It's caught left side by Hill. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Working quickly here.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Here he goes.
Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard pickup.
Third and long for Daniels. Got his target. It's Hill. And he's taken down at the 30.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's the end of one here. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have second down behind the sticks.
19, Cougar 19. Go.
Penix working from the gun. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18.
Penix on first down. He rolls to his right. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Offense up to the line fast.
8 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Big play for this offense. It's third and goal. Running with Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Who with the extra point. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Samuel now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Flush down now to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
The throw again on second down. Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 28 out of that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Now he takes it, and he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there, and that'll be good for a Washington first. From the gun, it's Daniels. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Running in the red zone. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Robinson. Breaks the tap, and he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Robinson again here on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On first down, here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Nearly an interception on that play. And it's going to be second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19. Go.
Third down, give to Robinson. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
Bradley
punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And they'll get to this one right around, actually exactly at the 15-yard line.
Ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Daniels on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
Okay,
The new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. This is Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt in it for the first time. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's stopped. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Warrior 70.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And Heater's going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
10. 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Working quickly here.
41. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. Start.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20. Down to the 19-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10.
19, stop.
Working inside the red zone. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partners. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Escape. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Okay, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. He's got it over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Falcons.
Here's Robinson up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Play made by Zeron Payne.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go.
A run here with Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here's 2nd and 11. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Smash. 60 Maverick. 19 Lion.
Here's Robinson running his own read. Not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Daniels now on 1st down. He lofts it deep left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they have played, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. A sharp inhale across the stadium after that play, Brock. A player injured, and all of us knew who it was. It's Jaden Daniels in need of some assistance. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Cowboys, let's go now.
Hill now from the gun. And they're not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Brings up 4th down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniels. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
On 1st down, here's Penix. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he takes it up across midfield to Commanders territory. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
An incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And again, it's Penix. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. It's Penix yet again. Finds him over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now pitch it to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the shotgun, Penix. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Third down, it's Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like the receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Bayless Jones now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking slant route complete. Continuing to move past the 45. Keeps himself upright. He could do it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Penix working from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down.
Cougar 19.
Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. Now we'll fire one up the middle and deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Back to you. Yellow. Black shot. Ready?
Back to throw. Mariota. Connecting on the slant. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready. Cut.
Throwing is Mariota. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Ready.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw, Mariota. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone drop. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Set. Cut. Black 40.
Throw on third down. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here we go. Black Ultra. Blue 32. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Through the second level at the 40. Bijan Robinson. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Robinson, start the drive. a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 5.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
From the 27. Quick pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Commaders first down.
Back now, pressure on its way. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48.
13 yards. First down, Washington.
Here's Mariota now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Here we go, set. Clock, red, 38. Ready?
Desperation time here. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Washington first down.
Red, set.
Now Mariota. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here we go. Hut.
Second and 10 now. Wanted Hill, but it's intercepted. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of a yard.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Staying with Robinson. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons on their way to their third win of the year. Let's see what they went with on third down. Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Going to the ground again on first. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swinging.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Falcons, first down.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. This one just thrown away. So an answer comes.